Earlier I showed you my hidden gems of Anchorage, but where can you go from Anchorage? Alyssa Caverley takes us for a ride in this week's One Tank Trip.
Alaska is a place people have come for oil and gold, but the people of Anchorage will tell you it's known for two things. One, it's not the capital of Alaska, and two, you need to get outside the city to strike a whole different kind of gold. Start by driving south out of Anchorage toward Girdwood along the Seward Highway. 20 minutes down the road, you'll end up at McHugh Creek. It's a state park with multiple trails. You'll want to take a picnic lunch and explore the Alaskan wild. And don't be surprised if you see a moose or deer along the way too. Then it's just another 40 minutes to Crow Creek Mine, where you'll find one of the oldest gold mines in the country. Nathan Williamson takes care of mining operations.
Commercially, it was 1898 is when they were fully operational. They fully mined until in the 50s, till the kind of mining they were doing was outlawed. And that was when it kind of transitioned to what we do today, which is more teaching people and allowing people to do recreational mining activities on the property. We're going to scoop into here, kind of rinse the material and classify it. And I just shake that pan side to side so I get that gravel moving. And the gold's going to settle down to the low point, okay?
So here we go.
Holy smokes.
Yay!
That's not common. That's just a result of these floods that we've been having. It's really been hit or miss with gold finding. And that's like a $100 nugget.
Oh, woo, we found gold. Yay! The next stop, and the farthest, is the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center. The center is home to many rescued animals.
All of our animals had been either injured, orphaned, or taken from an overpopulated area. So everybody has a special story as to how they came into captivity, but with a lot of them also why they're still here, why haven't they been reintroduced,
Right.
As is the end goal with as many animals as possible.
And one of the most indigenous to Alaska is the muskox. It's not exactly an animal you see every day. In fact, it's one of the few remaining with features similar to those from prehistoric times.
They're largely unevolved in the last 20,000 years, in fact, so they're very prehistoric. They don't have the mental capacity of a lot of our other animals, whereas the brown bears over time will gain a relationship with the humans that they work with, whereas with our muskox, they're just blindly aggressive.
The center is also home to 4 moose, wood bison, and brown bears, including a very special bear named Hugo, who came to the center in 2000 after porcupine quills left her severely injured. She is the first animal to stay at the center permanently. We took a full day driving along the Seward Highway and used less than half a tank of gas from start to finish, traveling about 50 miles outside the city. But the real gem here is not the distance traveled, it's getting outside the city and exploring an entirely different side of America's 49th state.